Hello, Professor. My name is Sandeep Acharya, and currently you are in my school management system. You can see a dashboard here in my home page. These are my navigation bar. This is today's date and time, flashcard, and the navigation system, and number of students and number of students who pass and fail. To see a number of student pass, you need to cross fail, and to see a number of student fail only, you need to cross pass. Now, those are all the visual representation. Let me take you to my major page, which is class. From class, a school can manage all classes. Either they can create, edit, and delete classes. In one classes, there are teachers, subjects, and students. And in this class, if my detail page is my major page, and where you can see a class information, teachers who are teaching in that class, student information, you can see a subjects here, and you can see a result of the students per subjects. Now I have used a breadcrumb over there, and now let me take you to the create classroom section. In create classroom, you can create a classes at a time, and you can create a multiple teacher at a time, and you can select multiple subjects at a time, and you can select multiple student in a classroom. Now let me take you to the student page. In my student, here you can there are sorting and filtering option. This is applicable in all the applications. Now in my student detail, here you can see student information, and who is teaching that student, what are the subjects he is learning, and what is his result, and his results in that class, and you can print all those results. Now let me take you to the teachers. In teacher, you can see a teacher name, and if you go on the teacher details too, you can see a classroom, subjects, and in which classroom he is teaching, and how many subjects they are teaching. Right now, if I go to the other teachers who are teaching in more than one classes, for example, classroom, core, mathematics, in which class they are teaching. Now let me take you to the subject section, where in this subject you can see the same sorting, filtering option here, create new subject. And if you go on the details section, here you can see in how many classroom those subjects are taught, and how many teachers are teaching them. Now let me take you to the results section. Here in the result, you can see a student, you can see a result per students or teacher, or search by grades. And if you go, and here you can create a new result. You can, if you select a result by a classroom, then it will display the students only who are associated in that classroom, and the subjects, and the same teachers, and score and graded. For example, now let me go back to the result. Now let me take you to the user role section. Here I have three roles mainly: admin, manager, and user account. The main position is admin cannot be removed from the user. For example, if I change the admin access to the save, you can see you cannot remove yourself from the admin role, but I can be admin and a manager at a time. Now let me take you to the now my code. Now I'll go to the Visual Studio. Let me close this program. Now in my Visual Studio, you can see in the Solution Explorer, there are all my classes. For example, let me show you the models first, and I'll explain the relationship. Classroom is my main class, and it has a relationship, many to many relationship with the subject and teachers, and I have also many to many relationship with the student and teacher, and other are mainly one-to-one relationship. In my classroom, this is the class code, and these are the relationships. Now let me take you to the context. These are all my context, and here you can see what our delete behavior, configuration with the junction table, configuration with the results, and entity relationship, how I show the results. And let me take you to the application initializer. Here we prepare the database, and here you can see all the this database is for my identity authentication, for example login ID and passwords. And if I take you to the scroll database, here this is my database preparation, all student records. But I have one new thing here in the result. I have created that data using the random functionality. Let me take you to the result section. Here I have used the functionality to create the results per subject, classroom, for students. These are the passing and failing based on his scores, and these are the new classroom with the failure and everything. Now let me take you to the controller. Mainly, as I told you already, classroom is my major thing. In classroom controller you can see all my sort filters, all my includes, all my sortings, and in details you can see all my includes. Here in create you can see how I'm creating multiple relationships, multiple. And in my classroom create, here you can see uniqueness of the course, subject ID. I have mostly I have done my comments here for what I'm using that code for. Now in delete, and I have a populate drop down list too. And now let me take you to the home control, to the home controller. Here you can see the how I'm getting the data for the charts and for this flashcard. And let me show you my view. I have a little view models, and especially I want to show you the classroom index one, how I'm creating classroom index. I have used Bootstrap for this, and here you can see a filtering, sortings, and all my classes and subjects. This is all about my application. Okay, Professor, thank you.